At first, Gopher fans were tame following the team's loss. But nearly an hour later, suddenly that all changed.
I haven't experienced something like this. It's weird.
Hundreds of students flooded Dinkytown streets. That's when police on the ground and on horses dressed in riot gear lined up, forming a wall blocking 4th Street. They ordered students to leave.
So they are letting students know they mean business.
We were there as police began using tear gas or pepper spray to break up the crowd. They also fired what looked like a beanbag launcher into the crowd.
There should be riots here. There should be people on the street. They're going a little excessive right now. What do we expect? We're not trying to flip cars, burn cars. Come on, let's be real.
There were 2 reports of arson and several broken car windows. 19 people were arrested.
Don't know what to think. It seems worse than Thursday, and we didn't even win.
University officials had warned students, even bystanders, would be at risk for arrest. Many students couldn't return to their homes for several hours until police cleared the area.
Oh my God.
They said the police response was unfair.
It's a little over excessive because we're all just trying to have fun tonight. And we're not rioting. Nobody's rioting.
Move back, way back.
Right now at noon,
It just literally exploded.
a 3-story building erupts in a fireball.
There were flames shooting 20 feet out of the 2nd, 3rd floor window.
People scramble to get to safety,
He was just hanging out the window saying, help me, help me.
while the frigid temps froze the firefighters.
It is brutal. It is tough on the firefighters right now.
13 victims were literally left out in the cold
Are you in any pain?
as crews worked tirelessly to get people to the hospital and get the flames under control.
Now from Minnesota's most watched station, this is WCCO4 News.
Thanks for joining us on this New Year's Day as that apartment fire continues to burn. I'm Jason DeRusha.
And I'm Jamie Yukas. We're told 13 people are injured, 6 of them critically. We were on the scene right around 8:30 this morning and saw flames shooting from the building. Many inside were jumping out of windows just to get to safety.
We have team coverage of this apartment fire. Kate Raditz is live at HCMC where some of the victims are being treated. But let's get started with Nina Moyni, who is live at the scene. Nina?
Jason, it has been just such a tough battle this morning for fire crews. It is bitterly cold out here, as you can imagine. In fact, they're still battling these flames. The Salvation Army has just pulled up, giving these fire crews water, different snacks. But you can see up there, they are still using water to put out some of those hot spots, as onlookers here on the street have also been out here for hours taking a look at everything that's going on. From everybody, from the ground here to the fire crews, it's just been a horrible start to this new year. Christopher Ridley felt the explosion from his home across the street.
I didn't know. I thought something happened in my building.
On this first day of the new year, he says what he saw will haunt him forever.
When I looked out here, people were, I saw like 3 people jump out of the window. I wanted to come out and do something, but what do you know.
This 3-story building filled with shops and apartments collapsed, leaving 13 people hurt, others unaccounted for, and dozens of onlookers wondering if someone they know is among the injured. About 50 Minneapolis firefighters fought through the cold for hours to stop the flames from the outside.
It is brutal. It is tough on the firefighters right now. It's tough on everybody, and you all know you're all standing in it. It is, just imagine standing in the water. It's very, very cold, so we're going to have to take care of our firefighters, take care of the people that have been displaced in the building almost, so it's a tough day.
In Northeast Minneapolis?
For sure.
We're at the Hot Dish Revolution.
You're in Northeast Minneapolis?
I am a fundraiser for the Holland Neighborhood Association. What is a hot dish? The definition of a Minnesota hot dish
This one happens to be all organic.
A hot dish
is...
It's community.
Sweet potato and spinach.
It's friends, it's neighbors.
They should taste good together.
All smushed together.
Something someone makes at home.
Preferably with Minnesota ingredients.
In one fantastic dish.
Darn good hot dish. Something that is hot and is delicious.
So making the best.
No, that one's good.
Comfort food flavor.
I think that's the essence of what a hot dish is.
I was born in Mississippi. We don't know the concept of hot dish. We call them casseroles.
It's like a casserole.
Hot dish, hot dish, hot dish.
A tray made out of jelly.
Hello. Yum.
Darn good.
That's kind of fun. This is something.
Hot dish! It's extremely warm, generally, in temperature.
Which one is your favorite so far?
Lisa Sarvey.
A hot dish?
That's a hot dish.
This one that's all gone.
They're remnants.
A hot dish is a whole pan of burning hot love.
And the party's over.
Great day for picking fruit.
Dusty Towler is hunting for not-so-hidden treasure.
I'm like a kid in the candy store.
But his sweet tooth is rather picky.
Beautiful apple.
Dusty is part of a group called City Fruit, although these guys sometimes go by other names.
The Lorax, the speaker for the trees.
And while you might think these guys are out of their trees, the opposite is true. They spend their summers in them, picking apples, plums, you name it, from the streets and yards of Seattle.
I think of it more as just, you know, that tree could give 200 people a snack, you know, or this plum tree could provide, 500 kids with a good, healthy treat.
Love it. The workers can gather 200 or more pounds of apples from a single tree. Perfectly edible food that would otherwise be wasted. They deliver the fresh fruit to places like the White Center Food Bank.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Where folks like Trish Anderson and some 1,700 other families gobble it up every month. It isn't always pretty, but even the ugly apples can be used for juice.
I heard that they might be coming from people's yards.
Trish believes when it comes to getting fresh fruit for free, there are no bad apples.
They all come off of trees.
Good apple.
The project now bearing fruit, providing even more bounty to food banks thanks to the help of a credit union. BECU donating $5,000 to the cause through its People Helping People campaign that'll enable City Fruit to increase the amount of produce it picks from 10,000 pounds per year to more than 15,000. For Dusty and his friend, Mr. Lorax, they hope to branch out and bring the project to even more cities down the road.
Ils font leur baluchon et quittent leur village.
Aline Block reads The Three Little Pigs to her daughter.
Rendre visite à leur...
The big bad wolf huffing and puffing and blowing down houses made of sticks and hay. But they've got nothing on this house.
With the cardboard. The cardboard is strong enough to resist the wolf. Yes.
All sorts of stuff here is made from cardboard, including the chair they're sitting on, and the table holding the lamp,
Pretty sturdy.
and this table, and these earrings,
It's cardboard.
and the jewelry box the earrings go in, the chair in her son's room. You get the picture.
This picture frame.
Oh, right, and this picture frame. And the lamp.
The right size. It can support a TV.
The light bulb switched on for Aline when they moved into their home 7 years ago, using packing boxes for furniture.
And we use them like a temporary stool or nightstand or table. And I just say, oh wow, maybe I can make real furniture with cardboard.
The thing about Aline's furniture is that it's sturdy and durable.
And sturdy.
It's strong enough to support full-size adults.
It can be strong and flexible in the same time, and the possibilities are limitless.
Even with 3 kids, everything she's made over the past 7 years is still standing.
Wow, kid-proof.
It may seem a bit foreign to you, but cardboarding, as it's called, is commonplace in Aline's native France, and it's become
A lot of patience et passion.
her passion. Unlike many of ours, the recycle bin in Aline's garage is quite tidy, even this day after Christmas. Proof that sometimes the box the gift came in is the best gift of all.
I will say voila.
We are at Excelsior Elementary.
How's everybody doing out there?
What is okie dokie?
Well, I woke up this morning. The bluegrass was coming from...
We're the Okie Dokie Brothers. Came up with that name just for fun, for kids, for families. It's a good old saying. Keep it positive, keep it fun. The Okie Dokie Brothers.
It's sold, it's sold, it's sold. Who's it gonna be?
They are this wonderful kids band. They play bluegrass songs.
Can you canoe if there's nothing better to do?
And they give the kids excited and interested, and as a mom, I can say the music is awesome.
Rosita the Skeeter.
Well, there's a lot of energy coming right back at you when you're performing for that much energy, because those kids have a lot of energy. So when they start clapping and tapping their toes, we feel it up on stage, and it translates to more energy in the performance.
I'm going away, I'm leaving today.
Mama 4. I got 4 kids at Excelsior this year.
Man in black now 6.
I actually stole this shirt from my kids today. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that's it. All
I'm
right.
assuming it's a term saying okay.
5, 6, 7, and swing your part. Round and round.
I liked the swinging your partner thing.
One more time.
Instead of playing the same old venue every night like we used to do, we get to go to schools and libraries and parks. The audience reacts in a very different way every time we play for them.
I'm still in love with you.
The facts first.
Keep coming back.
It's a good place.
We've just entered a 4,200 square foot building in Tacoma where you can find any tool you'll ever need.
Excellent, just what I want.
To build a boat.
We're building rowboats right now.
Fact.
We could build a boat up to 40 feet, I think. We will be here.
10 volunteers.
We're here for you.
12 kids.
One mission.
Go ahead, Isaiah. Tell us what that is.
Creating something.
Yes, creating something with your hands, with your heart, with every bit of conviction you can muster. At Tacoma Community Boat Builders, you will learn. This is Isaiah's way of telling the world,
oh yeah,
telling himself, I can do better, and I promise I will.
And I just come here, hang out, build boats, work on wood. Right here? Yep.
The work, it's this.
Measuring, cutting, angle, start. Go ahead.
But the fact is, it's something much more. It's the work Isaiah's doing on himself, for himself, that's impressed his mentors.
You represent well. The one thing is show up. Yeah. That's a big deal. You'll find that's important in your whole life.
Yeah.
He's smiling now, but he wasn't smiling then.
All right.
I got charged with possession of marijuana.
Which brings us to why Isaiah and the others are here.
I got in trouble with the law.
They're juvenile offenders from Pierce County's Juvenile Detention Center, Raymond Hall. With this program for at-risk kids, these offenders try their hands at building character and confidence, and yeah, boats too.
Yeah, I created it.
Creating a new direction for themselves.
Good direction if you're in a bad direction.
Finding a vision.
Yeah. Mainly how to get a glimpse of what success looks like.
It looks like this, where the teens come here every Thursday afternoon for 10 weeks. They come here with the promise that if they show up, work hard, work as a team, they'll have something to show for it.
I helped with it.
Like this. It's the boat they built last session. The decision what to name it, easy.
And so we decided to name the boat Promise.
Promise.
Promise seemed like a really good choice.
The promises we make ourselves. The promise to respect others and show restraint. The promise to make good decisions, even when you're sailing rough waters. We all will. That's life. And the lessons we can learn from the mistakes we make.
Am I in the right way?
Can lead to brighter days.
Oh no.
That's it.
Here they go.
It's very cool.
Enjoying the fruits of their labor. Nothing like it.
Actually pretty fun. Again.
Nothing like delivering on the promise you made yourself. I can do better. And I will.
This is the Promise Captain.
Oh!
My generation, this is wonderful. The world had a lot of big problems.
The reason we're all sitting in this living room today is because of what was done between 1941 and 1945.
My name is Floyd Ernest Exeter. I'm 91. I don't want to boast, but that's me.
We're here today to celebrate a hero.
I didn't consider myself a hero.
You were very lucky to receive a bullet to your helmet that missed your head, which is interesting.
There are things they're doing today to honor me.
It's the highest decoration bestowed by France, and it has several levels, and you'll be becoming a knight in this order. You will be forever France's hero.
It's quite a significant thing that at this date they still want to go to all the bother of heaping big honors on me.
The Légion d'honneur.
And it's an honor. And I'm not going to depreciate in any way what they're trying to do for me. I wouldn't want to be an unappreciative jerk.
As France recognizes Mr. Exeter as a Knight of the Legion of Honor. Glad to be here.
Tried to do the best we could.
How would I describe myself?
Hey, how y'all doing out there?
I'm a good guy.
Good time?
What can I say?
Y'all ready to get this party started?
Music has been in my life all my life.
Everybody get up and dance, yeah. It's what you came here for.
You know, I think my talent is a blessing that God gave me. 66 years old, so what can I say? Music is my life. And singing or performing, whether it's R&B, gospel, or whatever it is, I think it's the roots of your soul.
Why you wanna hurt me?
Those feelings that you bring out of yourself to give to somebody else to say, I understand your pain, or I understand your joy, or
that funky boogaloo.
I feel my eyes watering, you know, because it's like both joy and pain at the same time with something sad, but it feels real good delivering it.
Where the sun don't shine, yeah.
I can't really predict what the future is going to be. Right now, it's just a beautiful ride.
In a driver's wheel, yeah.
And grab a person, that's the roots of your soul. That's the only thing I can say.
I'm through with you!
They're just like a mosquito or anything else. They are a pest.
It's one of the few drawbacks of summertime in the North Woods, wood ticks.
Get on your socks or you might see them in a blade of grass. There it goes.
If you're walking in the woods, they'll jump on you.
But as nasty as they are, the town of Cuyuna has found one redeeming quality.
They're good for racing.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
For the 35th straight year, they'll host the annual Wood Tick Races next weekend. An event that draws hundreds of tick jockeys.
I just get a good time. It's a good time. You know, you got to do something.
This is the 10 commandments of the wood tick racing. There you go. Number 1, no supercharged wood ticks.
Did you just kiss your wood tick?
Thou shalt not steal thy opponent's wood tick.
Oh, you dumb little wood tick.
Number 6, he who passes out shall feed the wood ticks.
That's a winner right there.
I'm going to call mine Minnesota Chrome. All right, here we go. Come on, it's right here.
The racetracks go up one Saturday a year outside a bar in Cuyuna.
Wood tick in it. It's great. It's a fun bar.
You can buy a wood tick for $1, or you can bring your own wood tick.
All right, and they're off. It's different. I mean, where else can you go?
We only race wood ticks, just the plain old non-disease carrying wood tick.
I won second place one year.
Wow.
Yeah.
The first, second, and third place winners get these plus their money, whatever it is.
Well, they must be very proud to put these up in their homes.
I really doubt they probably hang them, Dorothy, do you?
The real winner is the town's volunteer fire department.
We can make up to $5,000.
Probably the only department in the world that gets proceeds from parasites.
It's not weird. It's been going on for 35 years.
The ticks will always be a nuisance in the Minnesota woods, but in Cuyuna at least, if you can't beat them, race them.
I think it's funny as all heck.
Green has covered the ground.
The temperatures changed by about 80 degrees or so, and the flames have been extinguished. But this year, on this block, despite the climate, the season seems to offer little hope.
The donations have stopped.
But the pain has not.
I brought here to here. I was dreaming all the time. Bad dream.
Percy Hassa lived through a fire that may have even caused onlookers nightmares.
Broke here to here. 1, 2, 3. Couple of different places.
Can you work now?
No.
Nor can his former cafe co-worker. The lively chef barely lived.
The explosion took him off. He came to the ground while he is unconscious.
Months in a coma, a kidney removed, and severe burns.
He was thrown out with his bed when the explosion happened.
With the help of other local Somali leaders, Minneapolis School Board leader Mohammed Noor has been trying to bring solace to this immigrant neighborhood. It's not working.
One of them visited me today and said, we've been forgotten.
After it happened, Hennepin County chipped in. So did the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and strangers too. But as the images faded from people's minds, so did the money. $50,000 raised total. They spent $18,000 of it on 3 funerals.
So if you look at that pool of funding that we've had, we have issued almost all of it. But the need is huge.
With limited language skills, immigrants often opt for physical jobs. Many of the Cedar Riverside victims have lost their mobility, like Chef Ali.
No income, and he don't have even a house.
Like Percy Hessa.
I don't have money. They give me 200 a month, 200 bucks.
We want to help them, but we cannot afford to do that. We don't have that capacity.
What is his hope now?
He don't have a hope now. He says, just I'm leaving.
All right. Jordan Apak's world is an elaborate one. A nurse and care assistant escort him through life.
We call them his Secret Service people.
Protecting him in a different way. Even a cold like the one he's battling now means oxygen and fatigue.
You see a little bit of a different kid when he's feeling a little better, so. But it's all good. It's all good.
An attitude that brands this mother's house and her family.
It's a true story, isn't it?
Here.
On a good day, you can get a smile out of him. Jordan has cerebral palsy. He does not have the ability to walk or to speak.
You know, his first 4 years of life, we had 57 hospitalizations.
Put something on a step-by-step?
But they've moved past that. He will graduate from Tech High in St. Cloud come June, but not before the event that punctuates high school.
Well, there's always those milestones that you come, you know, as he gets older that you wish he could have experienced that you don't get to. For him to have this opportunity is just huge for us.
I just want him to have that high school prom experience.
Jordan's security team watched it become official.
And then she asked him to prom. We both ended up breaking down.
Mm-hmm. You ready?
Jordan held it together, but as soon as Rachel left the room, the tears came for him. So he was so excited. Secretly, Jordan had a crush on Rachel.
Through his communication device and in front of our camera, that secret got out.
I'm going to prom with the best looking girl in the school.
Thanks, Jordan. I never knew that having a friend who can't communicate could be the best friend that he is to me.
So the very next day, he did what a teenage boy does, escorted his lady to the prom.
Do you agree? Yeah.
Turned out he wasn't feeling much better, but you could tell, in a way, he was great.
Just got a tear going here.
His mom made dinner for 22 of his friends.
Thank you.
It's starting to kind of hit me now.
Kind of fun, huh?
Jordan can't eat solid food, but he took in the company before they headed to the school gym.
Will be Rachel Convoy, accompanied by Jordan Knappick.
Jordan had to absorb most of the night from afar.
How does she go feeling a little better. I hope you're having a good time.
But after some rallying,
we're going to make the best of it, right?
Rachel took him for a spin. Proving a date between two teenagers can be special, even if it is complicated.